boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about a different coin. Yesterday we learned about the penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. It's copper brown. It has Abe Lincoln on the front, and sometimes it has the Lincoln Memorial on the back, but it can have something different on the back. The penny is really the only coin that we have that is this color. I started thinking about pennies, and something else that is unique about pennies, well, not unique, but something else to notice about pennies is they are smooth around the edge. Some coins are smooth and some have little bumps or ridges. Our poem says, penny, penny, easily spent, copper brown and worth 1 cent. So if I have 1 penny, I have 1 cent. If I have 2 pennies, I have 2 cents. If I have 3 pennies, I have 3 cents. If I have 4 pennies, I have 4 cents. If I have 5 pennies, I have 5 cents. And 5 cents is the same as having 1 nickel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies is equal to 1 nickel. A nickel looks like this. It has our president, the third president, Thomas Jefferson, on one side, and on the back it has his home, Monticello. I was just looking because it says school money on there. On the back of the nickel, it even says 5 cents. And it has E pluribus unum, which means out of many, one. Let's go ahead today and you're going to make a poster for nickels, just like you did for pennies. So you'll have your nickel and penny posters. And you can keep these to put them into a book if you'd like. We've got our penny poem, and now we've got a nickel poem. And it goes, nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents, I know that. Nickel, nickel, thick and fat. You're worth 5 cents, I know that. A nickel is the same amount of money as 5 pennies. Some people might be like, well, I have 5 pieces of money, but a nickel is worth those 5 pennies. If I had 5 pennies and you had a nickel and I traded you and said, I'll give you a nickel for your 5 pennies, we would still both have 5 cents. All right, boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and we're going to read, oh, I dropped it, my nickel book. Nickels. Nickels are coins. Nickels are made of nickel and copper. Nickel is a type of metal. Nickel and copper are types of metal. Thomas Jefferson is on the front of the nickel. He was the 3rd president of the United States. Jefferson's house is on the back of the nickel. This house is called Monticello. I wonder, I'm going to look at that nickel again. Interesting. A nickel is worth 5 pennies. So 1 nickel is the same as 5 pennies. A nickel is 5 cents and 5 pennies is 5 cents. 20 nickels make $1. So if I have 20 nickels, I have the same as $1. Nickels are made by the United States Mint. The United States Mint is part of the government. Many people put their nickels in paper rolls. Each roll is worth $2. So if you ever see nickels rolled into those paper rolls, there are $2. That makes $2. Many people take their rolls of nickels to the bank. They save their money in the bank so they can buy things later. Now, to count your nickels, you have to be able to count by fives, because nickels are worth 5 cents, right? So let's go ahead and practice that. I put a video above where you can practice counting by fives, but let's do it together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And when you get to 100, that's $1. You're going to practice that counting by fives by doing this page. So in these wallets, all of the coins are nickels. So I have to be able to count by fives. In the first wallet, I have 4 nickels. Let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that is 20 cents in this wallet. This one only has 1 nickel. 5 cents. I want you to count by fives to find out how much money is in each wallet. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to play pennies to nickels. So you have your wallet with your pennies in it, right? Okay, now just set my die. Take a die, roll it. Oh, I got 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 pennies. 1. Sorry, mine are hard to get. 2. 3. Then I roll again and I keep putting pennies on. Once I get 5 pennies, that's the same as 1 nickel. When I get 5 pennies here, that's another nickel. When I get 5 pennies here, that's 3 nickels, which would be 5, 10, 15 cents. So you're gonna roll until you have all the nickels. Now, I do think I forgot to mention, but a nickel is a silvery color. So I do want you to color it. I used gray, but if you have a silver crayon, I want you to color your nickels to look like nickels. And then finally, we have a heads and tails tally game. This is one that you can put inside of your, oh, my sheet is gone. Sorry, guys. I just had it. This is the problem with tidying up. You can put this into your sleeve. Oh, here it is. And you can play this game over and over. Now, when I was a little girl and we would be at school and we would be playing a game, we would say, okay, we'll flip for it. And you would flip to find out who went first. So, for example, if we were playing baseball, we wanted to know who was going to be at bat first, then we would flip a coin and we would go ahead and see who was the winner. Now, this has heads, that's the side with the head, and this has tails. So what you do is you flip the coin in the air, try to catch it, and then flip it over and look. Ah, it was heads. So I'm gonna make a tally on the head side. And I think I'm gonna flip 10 times. Before you start flipping, you can decide how many times you're gonna flip. Flip that one. That time was tails. Tally mark on the tails. You'll have to maybe ask Mom and Dad for a penny. Can't hold on to these. These little plastic ones are not as easy to flip. Heads. Tails. tails. Heads. So it's 3 to 3. I've done 6 times. So 7th flip. Heads. 4 to 3. 8th flip. Heads. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to bundle it. That's a group of 5. So 5 heads. I've flipped 8 times, so 9th flip. Heads. 10th flip. Tails. Okay, so I flipped 10 times. I got 6 heads and 4 tails. Erase it and you can do it again. I think that's all you have to do today for your math assignment. I hope you enjoy it. Flipping a coin can be fun. I wonder, do you think you'll always get more heads or always get more tails? Or is it about the same? Sometimes, you know, when you're flipping something and there are 2 choices, it's going to come out about equal. Even though there are more heads right now, it can be more tails the next time, and it is very close. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.